My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and tonight we're tapping into your person and we're going to do a candle wax on paper reading. I really want to get back into my diverse divination readings. I mix it up, of course, with tarot, but these are the readings that I really enjoy because you really challenge yourself to dive deep and to listen. Okay, so let me just get this lit. And this is a beeswax candle that I wrote myself. So let's see what happens. Okay, let's make sure it catches. Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm gonna let it start to drip and we're gonna see what's happening with your person. Okay, so what I feel or what I see here is just emotional overwhelm. I don't know what has happened recently, but it looks like everything is kind of coming to a head. Now, weirdly enough, I see something like it looks like a fetus, it looks like a tadpole. There's something here about a child. Spirit, tell us what is this here about a child that's making your person feel so emotional right now. Okay. Something's come up with regard to some childhood trauma. And the reason why it's coming up right now, because I'm seeing a beaver here, right? When this thing happened, I'm not sure what this thing is, and it could be so many bloody different things, okay? And it could have happened in a space that's supposed to be a safe space for a child because I'm seeing like the Mickey Mouse ears, okay? And something happened there, and your person buried that trauma for a very long time, okay? Um, but something has happened, and I think part of the influence of that might have been this blue moon's energy, okay, or recent full moon's energy. That's what caused this dam that your person built around their heart, this heart wall, to break. Okay. I'm seeing your person right now. I see them curled up in the fetal position. Okay. Um, and they're doing some sort of breathing exercise, like that kind of breathing that you do during labor, and they're just kind of releasing all this energy. And if you see that big black blob that just dropped there, I'm not sure if you can see. Let me take my hands away. It's like the darkest part of the paper, which is right here. And as soon as I said release it, that big black blob just fell down. Okay, so it feels like they're either getting some sort of help to release this energy, and that's working in tandem with the destruction of this heart wall that they had going on, or they are just like following their intuition and they're just releasing this right now. And I'm not sure if you can see the color of the wax, but this wax that's coming out now is much darker than that initial one. So as soon as we start talking about releasing that negative energy, that black wax started coming out. Okay, so I think your person, they might be getting some help or they might be doing some sort of self-help. I'm going to change hands. Okay. So that's the action. I'm changing hands now. So the right hand's about action. So the action that they're taking is to get help and also to release this energy. But intuitively, let's see what they're feeling. And incidentally, it's come up here by their crown. Okay. So intuitively, what they're getting is that they need to get more grounded. So I think for some of you guys, your person might be going out more in nature and really getting themselves centered, and of course, practicing some sort of mindfulness techniques. But right now, it's all about their own self-love and like self-nurturing. I can't get the proper word right now, I'm sorry. Right, nurturing themselves. Okay, it's about taking care of not just their physical body but clearing their headspace. Okay, they've been walking around for a long time feeling like there's some sort of dark cloud that's been overshadowing them, and they're trying to get clarity as to why that dark cloud exists. I think they might be making that connect to the childhood trauma, but it feels like there's something more than that. I think for a long time, because your person had this heart wall that was going on, I think they were very out of touch with their emotional body. And once you're out of touch with your emotional body and your heart, then you're also out of touch with your spiritual body. So now that that dam is breaking, also this crown is becoming unblocked. So I think they're just being flooded emotionally and spiritually at this time. So they're trying to figure things out. Now that they're more in tune with their emotional self and their spiritual self, they're trying to figure out why they're feeling what they're feeling. Now, for some of you guys, there is energetic interference here. Um, I'm not particularly getting any kind of spell work, anything like that. I don't get that. I feel like maybe some sort of negative energy entity. There could also be some family members who are kind of like energy vampires, in a way. So that's also coming through. Um, and that interference might have also been affecting their crown as well. Okay, so there's that going on, but I feel like your person has an awareness of what is happening with them, and now we see what's happening in the crown, grounding into what's happening in their body. So this is about body, mind, and spirit harmonizing itself. Okay, now I was just about to ask about their feelings for you and relationship, and the candle almost dim, but now that I'm speaking about their feelings for you and relationship, it's just like rejuvenated itself. So I think the bright spark in your person's life right now is you. It is you, it is this relationship. I think they do think about you a whole lot. For some of you guys, you are twin flames, and I'm seeing right in the back of their neck there, that cerebellum chakra that's responsible for um, connecting twin flames, and the visions that they have about each other, and the dreams that they have about each other. It looks like that's very active right now, and that's really triggering them to move more into their heart space. And you see how big that flame has become now, right? So you are really the bright spark in their life, no matter how much I rotate this thing, right? You're really the bright spark in their life, and they're feeling just overwhelmed because for some of them there's no 3D place or 3D space for all this emotion and spiritual energy to go with regard to how they feel about you. Okay. Right now I see a person, they're sitting down with their head in their hands, and they're just thinking, and it feels like there's this big weight on their shoulder. Like there's a lot of responsibility, but also a feeling of there's a lot that they have to do in order to get towards you. But that's where they want to be. You are really the bright spark in their life. And I feel like um now that your person is really connected to their spirituality, I think the moon's energy especially has a big impact upon how they feel. And I feel like when there are big movements with the moon, I think that's when they feel closest to you. Um, um, yeah, definitely. That's when they feel closest to you. That's when they may, because it's kind of getting real hot right now. When they may get the hots for you, I feel that's when the spark is burning brightest. It seems, right? Because then they're really not in their headspace. Um, they're in their spiritual body. They're in their emotional body, and they just let their feelings flow. They don't censor themselves as they usually do, and they don't try to hide how they feel as they usually do. Okay, so this person thinks about you a lot. They fantasize about you a lot. They think about a life with you. They wish that they could be with you. As I told you, you are the bright spark. You are the bright spark in their life, and they love you. I don't I don't know what else to say, right? They love you, and they're trying to make a path, make a way, because even here, the paper has dipped, and all this um emotion and liquid is just pooling right there. It doesn't have anywhere to flow. So I think what they're trying to figure out now is how to make this, how to make a path for the 3D expression of what they feel inside, how to eliminate barriers, right? Ooh, oh my gosh. And it just broke free of the dam. It just broke free of the dam. So it feels like they're going to be successful in eliminating any barriers towards it, but they're definitely determined about doing this. They're definitely determined about doing this. Okay. Um, okay. Is there anything else that your person wants you to know right now? I think they're getting a lot of energetic support right now because I'm seeing a lot of rays of light coming down from the ethers towards the paper. So I think that's why they're feeling more strong, a little bit more strong, more capable, and not as powerless as they usually feel. Um, oh my, and then it's out. So I guess that's the end of the reading. Okay. All right. I'm just going to pull just a couple cards just in case there's anything that they want to say, but they ran out of time or they ran out of steam. Okay. Because I am getting like kind of tired, kind of energy as well. And it could be that there are things and people around them that might be kind of out in the light. So let's see what's going on. These are, I can't remember. I think this is this no, okay. The portals of presence cards, and they're pretty abstract, but I love that because just like the candle wax, it makes your imagination just run. Okay. So this person has been through a whole lot in life, and for some of you guys, they might have even been running with the wrong crowd when they were very young. I think this person saw a lot because the wisdom in these eyes are, they've seen a lot, right? I think they've seen a lot as a child, and I think they do try to put on a happy face because I'm seeing almost that clown eyebrows there. They do try to put on a happy face, but really, there's a lot of unexpressed emotion that this person has locked inside, and it feels like they can't fake it anymore, right? They can't fake it anymore. Let's see their energy towards you. Let's get one of these. The energy towards you. Oh, I think these are two cards. It feels like, is it two cards or one? It feels like two cards. Yeah, it does feel like two cards. But they're stuck to, that's how they feel about you. I think there's a sense of frustration here, like they want to scream, they want to let it out. I think, they've lived a long part of their life just keeping all the emotions for you inside. And now they just want to release it. And they don't care. They feel like if they don't find an outlet for these emotions, an outlet for this pain, that they're just going to shrivel up. I wouldn't say shrivel up and die, but it's almost like a death to them. Okay. And this is how they see you: wise, beautiful, magnificent. I mean, this is Empress energy. If it's one card that looks like an Empress, it's Empress energy. Look at all that big white hair, almost like in a big bouffant. So it's a queen. It's a queen. And then all the activity going on around the third eye. So they see you as very wise. They see you as royalty, right? So, you know, they have a very high opinion of you, and you're unforgettable. That's what you are. You're unforgettable. And when they look at you, all they see is hearts in their eyes. Hearts in their eyes. You're unforgettable. Okay. I'm my love. So that was our reading. I hope that was helpful. Take care. Bye.